to another video. So for today I wanted to do a book haul for you guys because I bought a lot of books this month and I wanted to share them with you. So the first 3 books are actually from the last week of October, but I didn't do a haul then, so I want to share them with you today. So the first one is Caraval by Stephanie Gaber. I'm currently reading it and I'm almost halfway. I'm really liking it thus far. So it's actually about a traveling carnival. Each year they choose a different location and there they set up this magical gathering. It takes about a week and it's a kind of game. So they have to play the game and the winner gets a wish. So we follow 2 sisters who go to this caraval to win the wish. So the next one is The Invisible Library by Genevieve Kochman. I picked this up because it's about a library that collects realities from different worlds, and I thought it would be interesting to see how this plays out. I also discovered there are 2 other books in this series, so if they're good, of course I will read all of them. And the third book from last month is The Midnight Queen by Sylvia Hunter. This is also part 1 of a series. This one is about Gray. He made some wrong decisions in his past and now he is trying to set them right by studying really hard and earning back his magic. So then the next 2 books I bought at a book convention in Antwerp. If you are interested in more info about the book convention, you can always check my blog post about it. Link is in the description if you want to. So the first book I picked up was Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I heard a lot of good things about this one and I was curious to see what it was about. It's about 6 outcasts and you follow them through this kind of heist. And then the second book I picked up at the book convention was The Last Tudor by Philippa Gregory. I already read a lot of books and I really liked all of them, so I thought this one was the last one in the Tudor series and I really liked the time period, so I really had to have it. And it's always with a female protagonist, and I think it's really cool to see females in this time period because I feel like women were mostly inferior in that time period, and Philippa Gregory really wants to show us that there were some power women during that period. Then the next one is one I picked up this weekend. It is The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. I had this on my TBR list for quite a while and my boyfriend also wanted to read him, so I thought why not. So it's set in modern day New York where magic is almost extinct. Every magician that still has his powers who enters Manhattan gets also stuck in there. I think it would be very cool to see a modern day society with still magic in it. And then lastly I have some book mail to open. So these are 3 books I ordered online because you couldn't find them here in stores. So let's see if we can get it open. Alright. So the first book is Magana by Maria Davana Headley. Beautiful cover. So this one is about a girl with a serious breathing condition. So she has a lung disease which makes it hard for her to breathe on Earth. But one day she hears voices coming from the clouds and she discovers that there's a whole new world there, Magana, where she can actually breathe normally. So I thought it would be very interesting and I just loved this cover with all the gold and the shimmer. Okay, next one is Walking on Earth a Stranger by Ray Carson. I picked this up because I saw it on Goodreads and it's in the Gold Rush era and I thought it would be interesting to read about this era because I haven't before, and it's about this girl who can feel the gold in the ground, so it's a very good gift in this kind of era, but of course she gets in trouble and has to flee. And she goes to this place where there's only just found some gold and is trying to set up a new life there. And then the last one I was so excited to find in the mail is An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. This one just gave me A Court of Thorns and Roses vibes so much when I read the synopsis. It's about this young girl who is an artist, and she paints fairies or fairy princes. And one day she paints this fairy with a human sorrow in his eyes, and the fairies think that is a weakness, so he will take the paintress to his mansion to punish her for it, but they come across all kinds of difficulties. So I really like this cover. It's all shiny, and although it was a hardcover and I don't really like hardcovers, I just had to have this one. So that's it for this month. I hope you liked this book haul. In the following days I will also do a November wrap up, so for all the books I read this month and my thoughts about them. If you want to follow me on my Instagram or my blog, links are all in the description down below, and feel free to comment on this video for other book reviews or book tags you want to see me do. Okay, see you next time!